News now at 5:30. Ohio's Democratic Party now suing to stop the state elections chief from setting a new primary date.
So what's next? News 5's John Kosick has been talking with state leaders and joins us live from the Board of Elections with the very latest. John?
Yeah, how about it? 24 hours ago, that June 2nd date seemed like one that was going to be pretty much set in stone. 77 days from now for the Ohio primary, but that lawsuit is going to throw a kink into things, as over the past day we've seen not everyone's on board. Across the state's 4,000 polling locations, this was the sign that greeted voters on this primary election day, letting them know that the election had been postponed. Shut down in a back-and-forth volley in the courts that ended with the state's health director stepping in. Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose telling me it was the right move.
Here's what underlines all of this, John. This is an unusual time. This is a difficult time. Executive leaders need to make tough choices in those times. Governor DeWine made a tough choice to protect health and safety. I made a tough choice to protect the integrity of our elections. I think that in time, whether there's litigation or whatever else, that will be judged to have made the right choices.
While Ohio Democrats and Republicans were in agreement on the need to postpone today's in-person vote, Ohio Democrats are arguing against the proposed new date of June 2nd. Chair David Pepper saying the Ohio Democratic Party strongly supports concluding the primary election earlier than June 2nd, going on to say it's not all that clear that in-person voting will be possible on that date anyway, pushing instead for what would be mainly a vote-by-mail election sooner.
The possibility of transforming Ohio's election system to exclusively vote by mail brings with it many logistical challenges, not the least of which are getting a printer that could prepare massive numbers of ballots, creating the opportunity for that to be postage paid, because again, if the only option is vote by mail, we cannot require Ohioans to pay for that. I worry that such a scenario would disenfranchise Ohioans, and again, if there are two things that I'm unwilling to do, it would be to jeopardize health or to disenfranchise Ohioans.
And here's the thing, under Ohio law, the only way a governor can change the date of an election is if there's a foreign invasion. So this is going to fall on the legislature, and to that end, the Speaker of the House has called on both legislative leaders of the Democrats and Republicans to come back to Columbus and let's work this out. So for now, we're going to write that June 2nd date in pencil, not in ink. Reporting live at the Board of Elections, John Kosick, News 5.
Write it in pencil. Meantime, the